Okay, speaking with Greg Johnson. Greg, how did you first get involved in the game of hockey?
Well, I think I was introduced to it at a pretty young age. First of all, of course, just watching on TV. And then when I was 3 or 4, you know, that was one of the ways that my parents got me to go outside and keep me active, was to put me on ice and force me to learn how to skate. So, you know, I took an instant enjoyment to it at a young age, and I've been doing it ever since.
What is it about the game that you like so much that's kept you involved?
I think just the competition, the excitement, the intensity of the game, I think, is so unique to any other sports, the speed that it's played at. And, you know, I think maybe when you become good at something early, you enjoy it that much more, and you pursue it that much more. And I started so early and fell in love with the game, and just didn't want to stop.
You've obviously enjoyed some great success. What's your greatest memory from your playing career so far?
Oh, no question. I think it'd have to be the Olympics. I think the 2 weeks there were a very special time. I think a close second, of course, would be just playing in the NHL. I think it's interesting, though, once you always want to get to a certain level. When you get there, you want so much more. So I've had some great experiences, but you know, the Olympics was tough to match.
You started your career locally in Thunder Bay, and you've obviously gone on to enjoy great success. Who influenced you throughout your career locally? Any local individuals? Or?
Well, of course, first of all, my parents, you know, they're the ones that introduced me to the game, and my father was my coach for many years. And then just a lot of the players that I played with, you know, I think that you become such good friends, and hockey isn't only a great game as far as playing it, but the people that you meet, the experiences that you get going on the road at such a young age. And I think I became great friends with a lot of my teammates, and I think we pushed each other throughout the years, and I think that was really exciting, being good friends with a lot of the players that I played with.
Thunder Bay obviously has enjoyed some great success in hockey going back over history, and we're still doing quite well. Flyers, of course, 2 national championships. Do you think there's something unique about Thunder Bay that makes it a hockey town?
No question. I think hockey in Thunder Bay is a way of life. I think people live and die to watch, to play hockey. I don't know what kids do today, but I know that, you know, when I was done school, my hangout was down at the outdoor rink community center, and, you know, I had a rink in my backyard, and I think it's so much a part of the social aspect of Thunder Bay that it's impossible for you to not to be a part of the game as you grow up here, and people take such a strong liking to it here, and we've been very successful, and I think that's something unique and special about Thunder Bay.
What do you think are the qualities of a good hockey player? Are there certain aspects that make some better than the others? Or?
Well, I think, first of all, you've got to enjoy the game. You know, when you go to the rink, a lot of kids may look at it as work, but I think if you have fun and enjoy the game, then it isn't work. It's, you know, you put that much more into it. And I think you've also got to be very success-oriented. You know, it's easy to go out and play the game, and there's nothing wrong with playing for it for fun and doing it part-time, but I think to be successful, it's got to be something, a certain passion within you that, you know, you can never get enough of it, and you continue to work hard and to strive to be better and better every day.
A lot of young players, obviously, from Thunder Bay, they're faced with some options. A lot have moved out of Thunder Bay, gone down to the Ontario Hockey Association. Some go right into the National Hockey League, and others choose to take a scholarship and pursue their education. You chose to remain in Thunder Bay with the Junior Flyers, and then you accepted a scholarship to UND. Why did you choose this route, and would you suggest it as a good route to follow?
Well, I think it's a great route, but I think for every player that plays, there's something unique, and they've got to find their own way to go. I think it was incredibly important for me not only to go to a good hockey place, but go to a good place for me to learn as a person in my education. And I think that's very important, is not just what you're going to do on the ice, but what you're going to do off the ice, and the environment that you're going to live in, and the environment that you're going to grow in. And I think that's it's important to get that university experience, to get your education, and to meet the people that you do at university, because it makes you not only a better hockey player, but a better person.
What do you see as the future of hockey for Thunder Bay?
Well, I think there's endless potential to what Thunder Bay can do. We continue to produce top teams, all the way from pro teams to minor league teams, junior teams. You know, I think Thunder Bay produces great teams and great players, and I think the people within the system here do a great job, and there's a great hockey system. One of my only concerns, I think, would be that the cost of hockey these days is rising so much to play on a rep team, it costs a lot of money, the equipment, sticks, tape, everything, and I think that's my only concern, is that we don't take the opportunities away from young players that can't afford to play. You know, we've got to make it so everybody has an equal opportunity and everybody has a chance to enjoy the game and succeed.
Good point. What advice do you have for the young kids starting out, moving up?
Well, you know, people always ask me, you know, can you give my son some advice so he can end up making it to the NHL? And I always say that, you know, making it to the NHL isn't important. It's just to have fun and enjoy the game and enjoy the people around you, because so very few make it to that one level. And if you have that opportunity to get there, I think there's no question it's worth the work. But at the same time, to just enjoy the game, to enjoy the opportunities that you get through hockey and the people that you meet, that's by far the most important thing.
Obviously, we're going through National Hockey League strike right now. What impact do you think this is going to have on hockey?
Well, I think when this is finally done, the game is going to be totally changed. A lot as far as the way people look at the game, and a lot for the system that the game is played under. I hope to believe that we can get this behind us and hockey continue for the next 25 years, and that people will overlook the business side of it, enjoy it as just a game, and hopefully we can come to a system that we can work under for many years, and that fans can enjoy the game for many years to come.
And the final question we're asking of all of our participants, not trying to put everyone on the spot, but who do you feel was the finest hockey player ever produced in Thunder Bay?
Oh, in Thunder Bay. You know, it's tough for me to say exactly who was the best ever produced. I think when you want to look at National Hockey League-wise, there's some great players. Norm McIver, Walt Podubny had a great career. You want to look at college-wise, I think Tony Herkus is one of the greatest players to ever play college hockey in the United States. So I have a tough time narrowing it down to one or two, but you know, there's a lot of great players out there, and you know, it's always a challenge coming from Thunder Bay and playing, because there's a lot of great names that have preceded you.
Do you think there's any any negative aspects of coming from a smaller town, making it into the big leagues?
I don't think so. Maybe the only negative in Thunder Bay is that we're so far away from a lot of the major centers, and it's tough for kids through the ages of 8 to 15 to get a lot of top-notch competition, because they have to travel so far to get to tournaments and to get to games. But at the same time, I think that's a positive in some way. We get a lot of practice time up here. We have a long winter, and you know, our players really work hard and are prepared when they finally go to play these teams. They're not playing 80 games a year. They're playing 30 or 40 and practicing a lot, and it has both positive and negative aspects.
Great.